So let's go to the callers now on the Savage Nation. The phone number is 1-800-449-8255. There are many other topics to talk about. Here's a life coach question from Las Vegas. John, welcome to the program. Go ahead, please.
Hey, Michael. It's an honor to talk to you, sir. I just wanted to call and ask you, my mother, I've been a caregiver for years, and it's been a blended family. I mean, my mother, my wife, and 3 kids. And, it hasn't been easy, but she recently passed away 3 days ago. And I'm dealing with, I'm going to go to therapy and all that because it was at a hospice that the hospital sent us.
Yeah, well, let me say this, John. You'll never get over the death of a parent. That's number one. Especially if you love that parent, you'll never get over it. You're not supposed to get over it. The therapists are wrong if they tell you you're supposed to get over it. What do you mean get over it? Supposed to get over the woman from who you were born? What do you mean get over? Get over what? You're supposed to grieve and feel pain. That's a natural feeling, the death of a mother. What greater feeling? I mean, what greater pain can you have? I mean, God forbid. The worst pain is the death of a child. We understand that. But the death of a mother is something you're going to remember the rest of your life. And so it's not a question of forgetting it. It's a question of coping with it. Isn't that what you're talking about?
Yeah, yes, Michael. That and I'm really questioning my. I have a strong belief, but the only thing that's keeping me going is knowing. I don't want to get all into religious beliefs, but that you'll see them again. When you cross over, so to speak.
Well, I know people who believe that. I don't want to get into what I believe or don't believe, know whether or not it's rational to believe that, because there's no proof one way or the other. So therefore, it's one's personal faith as to whether heaven exists where one sees one's loved ones. And it's a beautiful thing to believe that you will see them if you wish to. And I would leave it at that. There's no reason a person can't have such a dream or a fantasy, however you want to put it. It's certainly better than walking around in the burnt-out cinder world of San Francisco, which has no belief or faith in anything except one's own pleasure for that particular moment. Take a look at how happy they are. See how it's worked out for them. And so, therefore, all you can do is, build a memorial to your mother. I'm sure that you put her to rest. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Hello? Have you buried your mother? Have you buried her?
Well, we've gone with the cremated so we can bring her home with us because
that's why people had tombstones and burial plots, because it was a way of remembering them a little better than a jar full of ashes. But again, that's a personal decision. People visit gravestones and talk to the dead as though they're still there. They go there to be close to the remains so that the spirit is somewhere near it. This has been going on from the beginning of recorded history and even prior to that. An elephant, for God's sakes, will go visit the elephant burial grounds. So don't tell me that it's not part of the living condition, for God's sake. So you have to find your own way to cope with the death of a loved one. I don't have an answer for you. I still, to this day, my mother died, 7-8 years ago. To this day, I sometimes reach out for a phone and want to call her in Florida and talk to her, but she's not there. To this day, I want to call my father, who's been dead since 1970, and pick up a phone and say, hey, Dad, how you doing? Not there. So what are you going to do? It's a hole inside you, and you live with the hole inside you. That's all. What can you do? There's no filling it. And there's no filling it. It's just empty. Human beings are very versatile. We can take an awful lot of pain, loss of a hand, loss of a loved one. You can lose a lot of things in life. I guess you have to learn how to live with loss. That's all. We live in a society that tell you, take a medication, have therapy, put balloons on the ground, put a balloon in a doll. I mean, that's the world we're living in, infantile world. Balloons and dolls where someone is executed. That's their idea of a memorial for a human being. Balloons and dolls and candy on the ground. I mean, where does this come from? How does this society become infantilized in my lifetime? I don't know. I'm not into balloons and dolls and candy on the ground. That's all. Just live with it. Maybe write a story about her, Tell stories about your mother, like I do on my radio show. So tell them to strangers in the street so they can have you arrested for talking about your mother. Maybe that would be a threat to society. I don't know. One.